Marlins pitch, swung on, ground ball up the middle. Infante backhands, flips to Escobar, throws, got him! Oh my gosh, what a play! Infante.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do.
Now at the plate, from the stretch. Shot toward right center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following. Full count, here it comes. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. To short. To his left, Aguilar. Throw gets him, 2 down. Nelly Aguilar on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Nelly short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nelly Aguilar.
You got to be swinging.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first gets him, striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Aguilar comes up with it, and the throw just does beat him. Nelly yard in this one, as you see so far there. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Herrera on to first, and there were 2 down.
Guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
The second for 1.
Well into center field. Trout is going back, still back, jumps up and up on the wall. He catches it. He catches it right out by.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter.
Nelly Aguilar digs in as one of the.
To it, but just can't get in quite far enough.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Now at the plate. Lined back over second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Looped out towards short. Throw on to the first baseman, Morneau, and the inning. Nelly Aguilar. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Herrera going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Oh, I'll tell you what. This ball is absolutely mashed. I mean, this isn't Coors Field or Fenway Park, mind you. It takes a lot to hit a ball out of here. I'm sitting here thinking, no way is this ball ever.
Nelly Aguilar.
Concentration, and things will get even worse.
Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Herrera. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a drive deep to right, down the line, and there it goes.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be.
It's 3-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
So important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And with a quick breather.
count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Neuenhuis going back on it, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 38th home run of the season for him, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but
on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Aguilar comes up with it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him time. To short. Aguilar scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nelly Aguilar. Hit hard to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Nelly Aguilar will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Hammers it to deep right field. Herrera racing back out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in. That's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Has to be thinking strikeout here. To short, hit hard. Aguilar is up with it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally.
If the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Relay to first in time. Nelly Aguilar will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Time called here as with the potential tying run, and quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
yeah,
Night, Frank Howard, Willie Stargell, Mark McGuire. That's about it.
My goodness. Even the fans here at Dodger Stadium are giving Stanton an ovation. Absolutely crushed.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida. Play.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And the runner is out. Nelly Aguilar. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Timeout.
nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
On to second for the force out, and the Nelly Aguilar. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
And you start to get to the...
Nelly Aguilar will stand. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Gutierrez. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Nelly Aguilar. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time.
But you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him.
Here comes the throw home, and he is safe at home. Springer, 2-run double.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida. Nelly Aguilar
Can become.
popped high in the air. Galvis is there for it. 1 out. As he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Grounded to short. Aguilar scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding into the box. One. Pulled toward right center field. Dugan on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Throw. Nelly Aguilar.
Been around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving.
And the throw is in time to get him, even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
To short. Aguilar over to his left. Throw on to first for the out.
He's into third. He's got the cycle. How about that? Red Sox lead it 9-2. I don't think most fans even know he's done it yet.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida. Nelly.
A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Not even
lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the set. Nelly becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Brown will put this one away. And Nelly Aguilar will step in now in a big spot. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here, and 2 men go. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida. Nelly Aguilar steps in, hoping.
Fastball for a strike right there, or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Time now for. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Nelly,
the one he threw on 2-0.
Tillman sets. Here's the 1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now is looking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate.
But nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard hit double.
On the ground to the left side. And this sails right over Davis's head.
He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Swing and a pop-up.
on the infield. Coming over, Yunel Escobar makes the catch. Max Scherzer has done it again. He's thrown his second no-hitter of the year and the third in Nationals history.
Now bends in for the sign. Comes set. Here's the payoff pitch from Familia to Fowler on the way. And it's in there. Strike three called. The Mets win the pennant. The New York Mets have won the National League pennant. Put it in the books.